Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is absolutely nothing to do with keto. This has everything to do with hair. I have had a ton of messages asking how I curl my hair. What do I use on my hair? How do I handle my hair? I mean, I've had every hair question imaginable. So I'm gonna start off by saying this is totally out of my comfort zone, but I'm doing it for the YouTube and the Instagram and all the social media and everything else. So this is my hair in its natural state. I wash it every 2 to 3 nights with no special products. I literally use like Dove, Herbal Essence, Pantene, generally anything that's on sale is what I use. I will shampoo it, condition it, and then once every maybe 4 washes, I will use like a purple shampoo because it is highlighted and that takes some of the brassiness out of it. You'll see it's like an ashy blonde really when it's not, when I tone it. And I did that last night. I think it's tone. I think that's what you call it. Like I said, I'm no hair professional. So anyway, I let it air dry. Rarely do I ever blow dry my hair, and I do not brush it every day. I know that probably sounds weird, but I don't. I do take collagen twice a day, my morning coffee and my early evening coffee, and I think that has made a significant difference in not only my skin and my nails, but also in my hair. So now let's talk about what I use when I actually curl my hair. I have, and it's already plugged in, so I'm not going to touch the barrel part. I have a 1-inch tapered barrel Cortex brand curling wand. I will link it below. You do not need a super expensive wand. This one was less than $30. You can find this one oftentimes at TJ Maxx and Marshall's, but it is available online. I'll put that link below. The other thing I want to mention is you will need a glove to go with this because you will burn, and I have a burn right here because I hit myself the other day with the curling wand. You will need a glove for when you're wrapping your hair because it will literally give you the worst burns on your hands. So I always, since I'm right-handed, I always put the glove on my left hand, and I have no rhyme or reason when it comes to curling my hair. No particular pattern or order or anything else. And I don't use, I want to say this also, I don't use like any leave-in products. I don't use mousse. I don't use gel. I don't use any of that. There are times when I feel like my hair is maybe a little dry that I will use just straight up coconut oil. I'll put a coconut oil, just rub it in and brush it through. I'll do that maybe once every other month. As far as brushing my hair, I can't remember if I said this or not. I only brush my hair like twice a week. After I wash it, I will brush it, but I don't brush it every time I wash it, if that makes sense. I just think it's too much going on in your hair. Yes, it does get knotty, but whenever the time comes and I do brush it out, I just go through, work from the bottom and go up. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do the best that I can do with trying to look at the camera in front of me. I don't have a mirror in front of me, so I'm gonna be using the lens on the camera. So I just start at whatever point in my hair, and I just grabbed a wad of hair. I grabbed a section of hair and just wrap it around the wand. You don't want to leave it on for an extremely long period of time, obviously, because it's super hot and you don't want to burn your hair off or cause damage to it. And then that's it. So I'm just going to go through all of my hair. I will grab another section. And you can see, oh, the glove, I need to tell you this. Okay, so the glove you can see is just a cheap glove. We got these in Disney World one year when it was cold unexpectedly and we were there. So for the glove, you can use, like, you know, at Walmart, they have the packs of cheap gloves for like $1.50, $1.97. That's what this is. You do not have to buy an expensive glove. Just something to protect your skin, that's all. I will speed up this video because you don't want to see me just doing this strand by strand. But 15 seconds, I would say, is probably the time that I leave it on. To be honest, I've never timed it, so I really don't know. But I don't, I think I tend to wrap it in the same pattern every time around my whole head. And when it's all said and done, you don't know the difference in the direction, like if I were to change it up, because the curls, you know, they all just kind of fall into the right place. And that's it. Now, obviously, the longer you leave it on, the tighter the curl will be. And I leave my hair like this. See, I'm still wrapping it in the same direction for every one. So I leave my hair like this. I sleep on it. I don't have a silk pillowcase or anything. I just have a regular, you know, my regular pillowcase that came with the sheet set. I sleep on it, and then the next day I'll just maybe shake it out a little bit, but that's it. I don't do anything else. To me, the less you mess with it, the better off it is. I don't put hairspray in it. Very rarely do I ever even use hairspray in my hair. I'm of the opinion that, you know, the less you mess with things, just kind of leave them and they'll be fine. But that might not work for everybody. I'm just sharing the way that I do things. And I have a cold right now. I feel like, but I'll feel much better when my hair is done. All right, so I'm grabbing a piece from the top, and I'll do it, maybe I'll do it up like this so you can see. This is so weird for me, y'all. Okay. And now we wait. If you have a larger chunk of hair, you would want to leave it longer. It just depends. And you can see I'm still just wrapping it in the same pattern that I've done for the entire section of hair that I've already done. Now this is a bigger piece of hair, so I'm going to leave it on there a little bit longer. But I've done this so many times that I can really kind of judge how long to leave each section on. Okay, so I'll turn around so you can see. I just kind of just grab from wherever. Okay, so the next thing, I guess I'll just start taking from this side. I tend to do like this half first and then just start pulling from this side. Trying to get to where you can see it. And so it looks like and this is the first time I'm ever really kind of taking note of it, like I wrap from the underside when I put it around the wand. And you can see the difference that just putting like the heat on the hair, it makes it so much calmer. Where if you look at it just brushed and air dried, it's a totally different texture and everything. So it's gonna smooth out any of the frizziness that you might have, anything like that. It totally like calms it down. It definitely does calm it down. So you can see I literally just go back and forth, back and forth. I don't have a rhyme or reason to this. All right, so I'm gonna start again on the underside and just wrap it around until you get to the end. That one came out kind of wonky, so I might have to redo that one. But I do that. I'll go back, and if I need to touch it up, I will. And since I'm right-handed, it's easier for me to work on this side of my head than this side, which is why I tend to pull it over this way whenever I'm wrapping it. If you don't want a tighter curl, You can always just wrap it and leave it, like if you want the ends to be straight, don't wrap it all the way around to the end. You could leave that little tail out, and then you would just have like beachy waves with that straighter end. Even here, I'm still wrapping the same way. Because when it's all said and done, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. While this might take a little longer to do than just like throwing it up in a pony and running out the door, I will not have to fix my hair for the next 3 days. So the amount of time it takes me to fix this hair and curl it, it's 3 days worth of having it done and it actually looking good. You know, if I was just to throw it up in a pony, I'm still wrapping it the same way from the underside. I don't know if you can see that or not. It does get a little tricky. So this is the portion that I have left. Y'all, this is harder than I thought it was gonna be, trying to look at it in this screen. Especially since I'm not looking at the lens, I'm looking at the screen above. It came off. See, as many times as I've done it, it still happens. You'll lose your grip and it'll come off and you just gotta rewrap it. This is gonna be the worst hair tutorial on the YouTube. And you can see I just hold the tail of the hair at the end. I am wearing my throwback jersey today to the days of Deuce McAllister when he was on the Saints team. He's still a local. Still hear him on WWL for announcing the Saints games. And it looks like I just have this piece left. No, I have 2 pieces left. I'll separate these. And you can see if I have a less amount of hair, I will leave it on for less time. Okay, I think this is the last section. I'm gonna have to look in the mirror and see. Okay, I think that is it. All right. So this is what it looks like when I'm finished. Okay, wait, I see a piece right here. And I took my glove off already. Ah! I'm gonna have to be careful. Okay, so after I'm finished curling it, I literally just turn my head upside down and just shake it out. And that is it. I guess this is okay. All right. And you can kind of like just shake it. Okay, and that's it. It's done. So that's how I curl my hair. I hope this was at least bearable for you all to watch. Hopefully you got something out of it other than just how horrible I am at doing hair tutorials. So the next time you see me, you'll know how I curled my hair if it's curly, and hopefully you can do the same. So there you go. I hope this answers the thousands of messages that I've gotten on how I do my hair. I will try to go through the comments if you have any comments or questions that are nice. Don't be mean. But I am not a hair guru. I don't color my own hair. I have a girl in Slidell that does it, Shannon. If you want to know her information, I can give it to you. She does a phenomenal job. She's keto too. And I'll see y'all in the next video, which hopefully is more in my lane, and that is cooking. So thanks for joining in. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe to the channel because I won't be doing a ton of hair videos. And you can also hit the notification bell. I'm gonna mention this because I should, right? I have an e-cookbook which has 63 delicious recipes in it on keto.com. It is an amazing cookbook. Even if you're not keto, you're gonna love it. So I'll see y'all later.